Hi everyone, welcome to the channel for new battle report. This is a practice game I played against a B-third player, friend of mine. This was early, so I'm playing a version I think I tried out already, but we have the Scratapult basically. 4 times the Bombardier and the rest remains pretty much the same. My opponent was playing this list. He has a Master Shamanism, has a Centaur BSB, then he has the special character Ga. 2 times Raiding Chariot, he has a big block of Wild Herd with Ambush, small block with Banner of Courage to be the Mage Bunker basically. Then we have 14 Centaurs, 11 Centaurs, 6 Razor Tusk Head, 2 times 3 Razor Tusk Head, and another unit of Ambushing Longhorn. So yeah, you see he has a little bit of speed in the list thanks to the Pillager icon. He can be really aggressive on turn 1. He has 3 ambush between Ga, the Wildhorn and the Longhorn. Plenty of annoying units to basically chaff and create chaos with Razor Tusk Head. So it's going to be interesting. We play Breakthrough and Assault at first light. I won the roll and I picked to be the attacker because I felt his list is taking so much speed if he can start the game. I felt between the ambushing scoring and the fact that he's going to be attacking during the game, the primary breakthrough is to his advantage. Secondary objective, I need to decimate one of the centaurs, which is I think doable for me, and he need to kill one of the cannon, which is harder because I can protect them a little bit. Pass to victory for me, range damage for him, combat and the primary. I felt starting seems key in this matchup, even more than being defender, which is usually very good. And overall I felt good about the matchup in one sense, because I have good range damage that's going to hurt him big time. My scrappling is not so easy to engage, but that need to be, I would say, yeah, diminished a little bit by the fact that we play Breakthrough and he's very good on Breakthrough. Deployment wise, yeah, he picked the top with the big zone, gave me the impassable, so I think that makes sense. You see, this is deployment after the Vanguard. So I went dropping for first turn, Tusker on the right, Bombardier on the right. Here I have the Scratapult, the 2 cannon who I needed to protect for secondary in the back are basically zoning also his ambush. I used 1 unit of scrappling to zone the back line here, so everything protected. 1 Tusker on the left, the double scrappling here with the Great Can, and the rest of the Bombardier in the middle. He went with minimizing a little bit my range damage turn 1. One of those guys went into the field. I think he got cover. If I'm not mistaken, he's high 3. So I think he got cover from the field. But that was his idea, so he Vanguard to push forward the same on the left with the wall to create something and be prepared for plenty of counter charge, basically. That was his idea. Yeah, and here we go. My turn 1, I went hard forward with Bombardier to do as much damage as I can. Still has the, how you call it, the thing that makes basically a -1 on the shooting on turn 1. So between that and the field was a bit annoying for me. I was still able to get some model in range, I think. Yeah, I got multiple model in range of the Razor Tusk to shoot them in short range, some of them, but not that much. And that's about it. In the magic phase, I tried Pyro Flow on the Razor because they are inside the field. 4 dice, Dispel with 4 dice, and then I got Dragon Roar into those guys, which will do 3 wounds, and I'm going to do another 2 with the Bombardier, so total of 5 wounds. He got probably 6 or 7 rollable, which he passed, but he still has 2 model left, which is still a bit too dangerous. I expected to do more, but as you see, it's totally fine according to the stat. So I think I did here 1 mistake, which is the placement of this Bombardier, because he's free to charge me, and those guys are a bit vulnerable, and also I don't like that much the overrun pass, so I think I was ready for the right side, but yeah, still maybe a bit risky. Maybe I could have been able to push those guys also here to get into the field to shoot him. I felt it's kind of dangerous for me because he can charge me easily, so I need to do something about them. Could have also probably placed the Scratapult more in the middle to threaten him with a charge turn 1 also. Would have made him think twice about that. Yeah, I think that's about it. The War Machine will do nothing, the 3 of them. He's turn 2, he's turn 1. He charged me here, and if I don't do 1 wound, he gets an easy overrun into my flank here, which is not good. Here chaff me, gets into the board with Gar on the left flank and push out. So you see his attacking move is going to threaten that key zone here on my weak flank. He attempted a long charge into those guys, which I fled. And that's about it. In the magic phase, he got totemic summon in my backline somewhere. And he's also getting 4 dice against 4 Wild Guardian into those guys here, which is key because it's like an additional model attacking. So that, and also the fact that I didn't kill that model, means it's almost like having 3 models facing me. I'm going to do 0 wound in the close combat. It's going to break me, win by 4, and I'm going to break. And I think I escape, but he overrun into my flank. So not good at all for me. My turn 2, I push more the right flank. Yeah, nothing crazy. Reposition my cannon, move back with the Tuskers, but they are threatened by multiple charge here that look very dangerous for me. So it doesn't look good at all. I was kind of trapped on this left flank, to be honest. Don't feel so good when I look at the pictures. Yeah, and I'm getting ready here to try to manage the totemic summon between the cannon and the magic. In the magic phase, I get a dragon roll in the close combat against the Wildon here, against the Razortusk. I'm going to do a couple of wounds to the totemic with shooting, I think total of 3 wounds, but it's going to be still alive on 1 wound. And the close combat, we managed to do a draw. I think I do like 3 wounds, he managed to do 5. And we draw, and I was lucky enough to rally 2 times on 8, so that was good news for my bombardier. But yeah, that's about it. That's the start of my scrappling and also Dragon War into his Razortusk, so nothing crazy. His turn 2. So I reformed the guy with Dragon Roar in the front. Despite that, he still decided to charge me with Razortusk in the front, so he has 1 model here left on 1 wound. Charge me here with the totemic against the 2 bombardier, which makes sense. Can get an overrun into them, which is not so cool. Maybe I could have positioned a bit different to make the overrun into the mage bunker, maybe, but this would have also stopped my range damage, so I don't know about that, but yeah, it was kind of hard. He got the 2 ambush here to prepare for the breakthrough and push into the flank, and the rest, yeah, just a strong battle line, so we get some nice opportunities here. Also, I forgot to mention, he charged me with Gar, I hold with the Tusker, and then he charged on 5 up with the Centaurs, and I felt this is way too dangerous. I fled off the board, he has no redirect option, so the Centaurs just fail charge, and Gar is mindless, so also fail charge, so this wins me precious time at the expense of a unit of Tusker, which is not nice, but I have nothing better to do. So yeah, doesn't look good. You see the shape of the game. It has an advantage on the primary. I lost some Tuskers. Scrappling engage, Bombardier engaged by a totemic. It's not looking great, to be honest. And also those scrappling here, very passive at trying to block. I think that wasn't the best of options. Could have got also the scrappling active here and just looking maybe back. And in the case that it doesn't go here, I can push forward and then at least try to go here for this round of the breakthrough, which now I'm too far off. So yeah, not too happy about my play until now. What else is going to get totemic summon somewhere here in the back to threaten me. He failed Wild Guardian on 3 dice. I dispel some buff in the close combat. He loses by 4. Yeah, because my little guy here, I have like 4 attacks. I managed to do the last wound, which means he cannot attack because I go before him, if I recall correctly. Meaning that's 1 wound and a destroyed unit. And then in the front, I had the Dragon Roar plus my attack, and I do quite enough. He does some wounds, but he loses by 4. He breaks, and that's very risky now for him because not only I pursue, but I catch him on a 6, which offers me now the flank of those guys. So I think here the right play for him was just to chaff me with the Razortusk to stay in control. Nothing crazy to do, just chaff me. That would have been enough. I think he's in a good shape without taking that risk. You see the odds of the Bombardier combat against the Totemic. He will do 0 wound and fluff, so I was expecting, okay, cool. I hoped him to do 1 wound or less, because then I can have 2 Bombardier to finish the last wound, which is, as you can see, 67%. But I will also do 0 wounds, so I will break and he will pursue into the flank of the Great Khan. So that was a bit annoying, but can happen, it's a dicey fight. My turn 3, yeah, huge opening, the scrapping charge the flank of the Centaurs. My opponent, I don't know if he's fearless or not, but I think the flee was not an option because we were close and he would have ended up all the way in the back. I think that was not so good as well, because I still had probably the charge in the flank of the Razor. I think that wasn't an option. So yeah, charge in the flank looks great for me, because I can get that scoring unit. Potentially, I think I had a 4+ overrun into the Razor Tusk. Close to deployment zone. Those guys are blocked by the chariot, so I can push heavily on top. Yeah, I mean, that could be a huge opening to win the game, basically. That's a game-winning type of situation. So I readjust and I defend. I give a lot of space here between his unit here on the strong flank and mine to basically win me time. That's it. Turn around the bombardier to get rid of that. And yeah, that's about it. Reposition my war machine slightly. In the magic phase, I'm going to get Tidal Flame Dispel, Pyro Flow. I target this unit because if he fails Shaken, then it's going to block 2 units at one time. So I was feeling, okay, that's very interesting for me. And it's the closest unit, so I do. And also it's going to be very important for the breakthrough, because if that fails, it could go off the board, provoke another panic check on Longon, and so on. 3 wounds with the Pyro Flow, fail the Fireball on 2 dice. Shooting on Ga on 4+ and 5+ for 2 cannon, fail both. I think got the Scratapult hitting the big unit here, killing 4, and I don't recall if it did a panic or not. I think it didn't. Bombardier killed the totem. Close combat, I killed this one, which was also important, the other totem. And on this big combat, I do nothing. I don't have many attacks, like 3. He had 2 attacks, he did 2, which is very important, because it makes his test slightly easier. And he loses by 4, which is, I don't recall if they have discipline. I think they have discipline 8. That could be a 4 rerollable, which he passes, which is huge, because now he has all the counter charge. He failed the reform, but that doesn't matter. His turn, yeah, he counter charge me everywhere. It's going to take 1 scoring, which means a lot in the primary. He pushes with Ga, minimizing the contact of my chariot to avoid the double charge. All good. And yeah, that's about it. The rest, nothing crazy. I dispel the +1 attack distracting, got Wild Guardian, I dispel Predator Instinct. And yeah, I'm going to do some wounds in the close combat. I think like wounds in the flank and the front. I'm going to be decimated, all good. Might on 4, I charge with the Great Cannon into the chariot, he fled. Redirect into the other chariot on 5+. I could have been in a very nice position where nobody sees me. But I'm going to fail the charge, and I prepare some flee pass for pretty much everything dangerous for me. Move back with the war machine and the tribesmen. I think they just turn around and move, or they flee. I don't recall exactly what happened. I think they just move away, and I prepare a flee move in case he charged that. I think that was a little bit the idea, and if he failed charge, I would have had a flank here. I think that was the plan, more or less. The rest reposition. Magic phase. He dispelled Tidal Flame, get Fireball. I'm going to go hard into center. I think those centers I got some wounds off. Yeah, I know the other unit, excuse me. I'm going to shoot hard into this unit, Fireball and everything, and I'm going to kill a ton of centers. And I can even at some point target with the last unit of Bombardier the BSB, and I'm going to leave him on 1 wound. So he was very close to die. Cannon 4+, 5+ on Ga. Again, nothing. Scratapult 5+, nothing. And yeah, that's it. His turn 4. Yeah, nothing crazy. I think he maintains pretty much a situation. Maybe this guy, I think he moved here. He did that after magic card. And he goes away with the centaur to save the points, move around. Basically, he has taken 1 unit from the combat. He has 1, 2, 3 units close my breakthrough zone. I have only 1 and 2. So 4 to 2, there is not much I can do to avoid that, basically. So definitely the scrapping combat was huge, because it was me killing his unit, moving to him killing my unit. But yeah, that could always happen. Magic phase. I dispelled Totemic, he got magic move, I think, and Predator Instinct on the Razor, and I didn't rally his chariot, continue to flee. Might on 5, yeah, just into position to shoot. If he flee, then I can charge him. That's basically the play. I don't need to be really in the deployment zone, because he is already winning, and I cannot kill all that unit in 2 turns, basically. I reposition to chaff Ga, get some shooting in position of here, those guys here, those guys here. Yeah, you see the idea. A magic phase, I'm going to get a tidal flame dispel, I get pyro flow, and I kill 7 centaurs because they are inside the field. Obviously, bombardier are going to kill some centaurs. Yeah, kill some of these to try to force panic check. I will force hit, but he's going to pass it, which was non-rerollable 7, I think. Catapult is going to fail on 3+ this time. The cannon, 1 on 3+ here. Yeah, I still wanted to panic. 3+ fail. This one 5+, because I move, probably fail as well. So yeah, wasn't successful with the war machine this game. He's turn 5, he charged the bombardier, they flee. Move Ga to chaff me, which allows him to push into my deployment zone. And that's how I did. Move away, out of the way with his BSB. He has in 2 saving points because he's winning on primary. He's not going to rally, go off the board, which is precious point for me. Thank you. And he's going to... what else? Yeah? I think that's about it. Magic phase going to get a Predator Instinct into someone. The big unit, I think. But he's going to miscast, and I'm going to be able to kill the BSB with a swarm of insect, which was very nice. Happy to get that. Thanks for the present. And he also gets an hereditary. Yeah, that's about it. Quickly, my 6. I'm going to charge Ga, get some shots. I'm going to go hard with magic and shooting into this unit, which allows me to get a cannon shot here on 5+, and the other one on 5+. One of them is going to hit, wound the mage, and roll a 1. I was like, okay, finally the cannon, they're going to kill the mage, and that's going to be fine for this game, which it's huge amount of points, and basically I did 2 wounds, so he's still alive. I charged the Razor Tusk here up top, he fled, and that's about it. And yeah, I'm going to get half all the Razor Tusk, half both centers, half the Wild Dawn of the BSB, of the general, the BSB. Half of Ga is going to rally or something, and I'm get secondary, lose primary. He gets the primary, he gets 3 Tusker that fled off the board, 2 times Bombardier, the Scrappling unit that was killed in the combat, and half of my Trispan. I think they end up fleeing from something, I don't recall really what, because they are like here. I don't recall. He got those half the Trispan, for some reason. I cannot recall really why. I don't know if I fled at some point. I couldn't tell, to be honest with you, but I think he got half of them, which basically makes it at the end 10-10. Post-game analysis, yeah, quickly. I think worth mentioning, anticipating a bit more about the field and put the chariot in the front to threaten him with a charge. I think that would have been worth it. This left flank was harsh for the Tuskers. They don't have the mobility really to move. Maybe a Scrappling unit, maybe this one would have been better, and then use the other Tusker on the strong flank who can turn around. Maybe we can go 2-1 and really try to go hard. Maybe a unit of Tusker. Yeah, I think this position for a Tusker is not good. So maybe more Scrappling here on the left. Together, yeah, I think with Bombardier could have also played here. But I clearly here missed in this game a giant that could move here 14 to really threaten the flank and give me some width. So a couple of mistakes in the deployment phase. And after that, yeah, some more mistakes on turn 1 with that movement of Bombardier, allowing him the charge. I think those guys should have stayed back. They had no good shot turn 1, so no need to push them forward. So some details that I played bad in the first half. Then I managed to recover. I was close to win it, because if I break the centers and even make the overrun into the Razor even better, I think that was huge in the game. But was a bit surprising turn of event, to be honest with you. So I think all combined, that wasn't so unlucky at all, because I still managed to get rid of the Razor Tusk before, which could have been also go otherwise. So yeah, all combined, I think it was better that it ended up that way. Anyway guys, that's all for this training game. I hope you liked it. It was pretty interesting to play, and talk to you soon on channel. Take care, goodbye.